Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohel, and in this video I'm going to talk about the something that I bought few days ago, which is really important thing, which is an SSD. So it's an external SSD, but it's not really something that you can just buy, but there are two parts into this SSD, which the inside part, which is the laptop SSD, which we use in laptops or PCs. So, and the external is some we call it enclosure. So we put that in SSD into the enclosure, so it works as a external SSD. It's also the same technique which used in the normal traditional SSDs, like the popular ones like SanDisk, external SSDs, all that stuff. SanDisk, Samsung, Crucial, different brands. So this is something like I did some research and bought it, and so I just want to show you how and what are the things which are inside this. Pretty basic things. Let's go and see what's inside. So we are on our table, and this is the brand that I have chosen, which is Cablet, and this is how the box looks. And inside the box we get few things which we can't really see now, because it's the thing, screw, sling, all that stuff. On the user manual I saw this product list. You can see this screwdriver, screw, and cables, and sling and silicone sheet. And on the back side it has the model number and parameters, all that, and it supports Windows, Mac and Linux, but we have to format it in a way that it can work on all the platforms. So that's it, and let's see about the SSD which I used. One second. This is the SSD, and this is the screwdriver which is provided in the box, and here we have the screw, and I will just unscrew this. As you can see, it's magnetized. The tip of the screwdriver is magnetized, so that's the reason it is being attached to the screw. So if I remove this, you can see removed, and this is some kind of a tag or something. Usually it's called sling, so it is something that they provided in the box as well. So let me just keep it down, and there's another screw as well. Inside has another screw. This is the SSD, and which has been covered with a thermal pad. Remove this screw as well, so it just pops out like this, and we can just take out the SSD. I'm just doing the reverse way, in a way he dismantling the SSD. So I just want to remove the thermal pad in that way that you can see what is the SSD and all. This is the silicon power SSD, which is the 4th generation. The model number is UD85, and bought it in 2 TB capacity. That's it. In person it looks really small, but in website and stuff, this is the first time I have seen a SSD in person, so it's pretty small. So let me just put it back with the thermal pad again. So I'm just gonna put this in it. So we have to put it in an angle, so in that way it gets in, like this. Then you have to just press it and take the screw again. I'm just gonna keep these things in it. Unscrew this thing. And I'm just gonna put this back on. Sling, we have to just put it in this way, as you can see. And I'm just gonna screw this in. I've screwed it, and this is the package in which I got the SSD, the main SSD. This is the silicon power 4th generation SSD in 2 TB capacity, EVD85, 5-year warranty, and that's it. Yeah. Let's see some of the speeds that we can get from this SSD, or we can expect from this SSD. I have connected the SSD, and when you connect the SSD for the first time, it wouldn't show up. It will not show up, but you have to find where it is. So in Mac, you have to go to the disk utility app, and you can see in the external option we have my SSD, which is being already erased and formatted. But for the first time, you have to format in a type which you want to. So if you click on the format version button, so you can see APFS, different types, macOS extended, different types, and the exFAT. So I went for the exFAT option because I want to use it in on the Mac, Windows, and on my phone. So that's the reason I chose that option. If you're working on only Mac, you can choose the APFS option. Only Windows, then NTFS. I think some name is there, NTFS nowhere. But I chose the exFAT version. Then I'm just gonna click the exFAT version button, and you can erase it and make it, but I have already did it, so I'm just not gonna do it because I'm gonna lose my data, which is already on the SSD. So this is it, and I'm just gonna show you what are the speeds that we can get. I have the Blackmagic disk speed test, which is the popular app. So but we have, and the setting option, we have to choose the external target disk which you want to see the speeds. So I have selected it, and I'm just gonna start the speed test. So as you can see, it will come down to around 890 Mbps on the writes, at 825 around on the read. So these are the speeds that you can expect from this SSD, which we have done. Okay, so that's all for this video, and is something that I've been using for like a week. So the experience has been really good, but still something which is external, so we have to carry around all the time. I want to like watch some of the videos which are in this. So that's the only thing which is normal, but so that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys find this video helpful, and see you again.